So let's just say that this year turned out to be totally unexpected with all that's happened and has been going on right now. It's no surprise that most of us has been having a lot more time alone and isolated than anticipated. For most of my life, I spent a lot of time by myself, and being alone is great sometimes. Sometimes you need the solitude, the silence, the time to think and reflect amidst all that's going on right now. And I truly do recognize my privilege and luxury in being able to do that. And while good things can come out of your productive time alone, I found out that it takes a lot more than one person to actually accomplish great things. Don't get me wrong, there's good and bad in both. But sometimes you can only do so much alone. Sometimes it gets lonely, and sometimes you need a little help. A helping hand to put one little building block on top of the other to build a great thing. In a time like this, social media can really help us out. Sure, it has its good and bad side, depending on how you use it. When you're not using it wisely, it can turn into a negative space where you're always caught up in other people's lives and journeys, that you forget to look at your own and see how far you've come. You get lost in a comparison. I used to be like that, but I'm slowly coming to realize that the grass is always greener on the other side, no matter how far you look. Living in a constant comparison bubble is not what I want. I want to at least contribute a little to spreading the positivity with this space. You can only go so far alone and always constantly comparing your failures to other people's successes, not seeing how far you've come yourself. And so I suppose that brings me to the main message I have behind this channel. This isn't really a typical video I would make normally, but I figured it's about time I make a little intro video talking about what the main purpose I have behind this channel would be, I suppose. Growing up, I have always turned to YouTube as a positive space in social media, where I've always been inspired by other people on this platform who shared their experiences, their advice, or just what they're also going through right now, and it was nice to be able to relate to that and to learn from what they have to offer. And I am hoping to use this space as a positive space where we can work with each other and support one another and grow together. And while I recognize that sharing my experiences on this platform will often involve showing a lot of my mistakes and failures, be it past, present, or future to come, I've slowly started to realize that I shouldn't be afraid of them. In the past, I had let fears and failures stop me from doing what I want, and it's really true that the only person who can stop you is yourself. So I am slowly trying to work around that and realize that failures is like a teacher who is there to offer me lessons and allow me to grow from that situation. And so long story short, I felt that in the past, while being alone, you can accomplish good things. Together on this platform, we can get together and accomplish greater things from learning from one another and supporting one another and growing together. I hope that everyone's doing well and taking care of yourself around these times. I hope to see you next time in the next video. Bye! Okay, ending take 1.